Yo, MP, you want to really test yourself? Try doing this.
Game time, MP. Let's get it.
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful. And we welcome you to NBA action with more riding on the line than usual. This is the in-season tournament. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Campbell. And it's Humphries in at the point guard. Stripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's the great. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Nets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA. Bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
A leaner, and he nails the jumper.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
Now here is Humphries. He's tightly guarded. Here's the great. Hits the three-point bomb. The great's got five.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Balestrieri. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the paint. Zohan, the pass to Humphries. Over to the left wing. Brown against Campbell. Pocket 4. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Reed. The kick out to Tatum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Tatum no good on the free throw. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Humphries the pass to the great. Back to Humphries. Pass to the great. And Boston with the rebound. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Humphries with the bucket. Celtics trail by 6. Now here's Brown. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Next foul, Humphries. First personal foul, second team foul.
Tatum kicks to White. Lets it go from deep.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
Nets leading by 8. Richards passes to Humphries. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's White. Still yet to score. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
The Nets working the ball around now. Here's the great. And the layup's good off the glass. The great's got 7 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Well, you look at the great, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
On defense, the Nets. The pass to White. Back to Brown. The great grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 13. Here's Campbell. And the Nets, another 3.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Now Tatum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's the great, guarded by Tatum. Over to the wing, and stolen by Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Wiggins is checked in for Boston. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Warriors. Larkin in a screen on Wiggins. Pulls up on the elbow. It's stolen by Brown. In the corner, it's Wiggins. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 14. Here's Campbell. Out left to the wing. Here's the great. 37 points in the win against Golden State.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long.
And the Nets making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Boston Celtics, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Gray's checked in. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Outlaw, the pass to the Great. Down low. And stolen by Wiggins. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Payne. They get it back. Comes up empty down low.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's the Great. 7 points in the game. Out to the wing. Here's the screen. For the 3. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Brown against Markkanen. Brown kicks to Payne. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for the Great. Coming off a terrific season. First in rebounding. And, of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season. The league leader in assists.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Clock at 6. Wiggins outside. Three-pointer on the way. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Outlaw with it. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to Markkanen from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And again, Boston with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Payne passes to Harvey. And here is Tatum. He has 6. Back to Payne. From past the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. Celtics decide to talk it over.
Boston. Take someone once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. A 3 from Tatum. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 9.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Reed is out there with Jason Tatum. That's the Boston 5. Here's the Great. He's got 10. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Outside Tatum. It's White on the wing. Here's Balestrieri. And a miss there on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Warriors was a man on a mission. He added 37 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainly on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And the Nets with possession here. After Jaylen Brown's miss, Richards passes to the great. They set the pick. The Nets working the ball around now. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. White, good. White's got his first points of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The Celtics making a switch here. Harvey's checked in. Markkanen, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 13. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Here's the great diving in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. There's the pick. Brown the pass to Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Here's the great. Pass to Humphries from outside the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Celtics trail by 16. Here's Harvey. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Markkanen. They grabbed their own miss. Zohan, the pass to the great. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Brown, still without a basket. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Not going to go that time. Boston shooting in the second quarter, right around 48%. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Reed. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Right back after this break.
We'll get to the first.
When I look at Brooklyn, they've moved up to the 4th spot. Check that out. But if you were talking about medals, they're below gold, silver,
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
You could just look at the rebounding differential. These guys are...
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, the great displaying his skills today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got the great, and it's Humphries in at the point. Humphries with the steal. To the left side wing. Here's the great. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
There's a screen. Pass to Richards. 4 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. With 1 on the clock.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Left side, Brown. Here's Balestrieri. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Shoots a 3. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
White finds Tatum. Back to White. Baseline try. It's deflected.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Well, you look at the great, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among bulls. And let's briefly take a look at the stats for White. How he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game, and that one falls for White.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks.
Brooklyn foul. Richards. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's Brown with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
White against Campbell. Here's Richards. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Richards got 7.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The 10-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Nets leading by 20. To the right side. Campbell, the pass to Humphries. Launches it. The rebound by the Celtics. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Tatum drives in. Out to White. Here's Balestrieri. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Richards passes to the great. Baseline J on the way. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Reed. Now the dish to Brown. Shoots over Campbell. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 9.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's the great, guarded by Reed. Humphries against Tatum. Here's the great. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Harvey's checked in for Boston. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Nets. The 3 from Tatum. The great grabs the miss. The great's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Humphries with the bucket.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Celtics trail by 19. Inside, Reed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reed's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Sohan. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. The great misses. The Celtics have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. The great's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Fades and shoots. And the shot goes in. The great's got 25 points in the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening. Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good from the great. Both teams will make substitutions. That one is no good.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Payne gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 20. 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
The Nets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Boston's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Passes it to the great. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Both free throws good from the great. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. On the clock.
Tremendous job by Markkanen defensively. Use your size to make it tough on that offensive player.
And so it's Brooklyn riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jason Tatum is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Payne, and it's Harvey in at the 2. That's the Boston 5.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
The great misses. The Celtics shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Harvey. He kicks to Tatum. Pass to Harvey. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And stolen by Wiggins. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's the great, guarded by Tatum. Well, we know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
The Nets making a switch here. Humphries checked in. Now here's Tatum, defended by Richards. Really left alone that time.
Well, the jump shot that Jason Tatum has is absolutely lethal. The form, the extension, everything is on point.
The great misses. And here's Boston. To the inside. Patterson passes to Harvey. Fires it up. That one rolling around and rims out. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's the great, and there's the drive. Misses from short range. To the middle, here's Balestrieri, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Wiggins is checked in for Patterson. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Claxton's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in. The perfect spot, Greg, frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Tatum, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And the basket by the great.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Wiggins from outside hits it from three-point range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The three from Tatum. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
The great misses. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Harvey. The great grabs the miss. Nets leading by 23. They set the pick. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Markkanen against Brown. Here he goes. The pass to Harvey. Barber pulls it in. Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Wright Foreman. They get it again.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
White is checked in for Boston.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's the great. The 19-foot shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. The great's got 39.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Tatum has turned himself into one of the best finishers in the league. It's a point of pride for him.
Here's the great. Guarded by Reed. Tipped away. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Fires from the line. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Reed, third personal foul, third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Number 00, taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from the great. Here's Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Nets leading by 23. Here's the great. The quick look, no good that time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside Tatum. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the great, covered by Wiggins. Left side, Markkanen. Here's the great, 5 on the clock, from the arc. Here's Wright Foreman. That one drops for him. Wright Foreman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the great.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Passes to the great. Another shot. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And they are prevailing when it matters. Greg picking up their second in-season tournament victory.
And then looking confident, right? In good shape to advance
if they can keep this up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Good game, man.
What's going on, Coach?
I heard the rec is packed today. You should head over there and show off that shot you've been